Look, this is a political earthquake happening in Nigeria. The thought, everybody who is analyzing this situation is analyzing based on their old system. And they're going to be disappointed because the youth are not looking at how we vote before. I had some, there are some videos I watched. They start to count Anambra is PDP, Ebonyi State is PDP, Cross River is PDP, and all that. When you come around this time, you're talking about states that parties belong. This is NSAS, okay? The Labour Party is just a platform to carry out the next NSAS. They either believe it or they leave it. We have no doubt, and this is why they've been campaigning. They don't have PVCs. It's all lies because these people, they keep saying, why are we going at the last minute? Those who went to the last minute are the answers because they weren't hopeful of the old system. But when Peter Obi emerged with a Labour Party, they have hope. And this is what they've been exercising. And the fear has gripped them that they keep saying from one thing to the other, they don't have a platform or whatever they call it, and they don't have PVCs. I listened to Mr. Rufai today interviewing Daniel Buala. I mean, he said Obasanjo called him to join Peter Obi, but he refused to pick the call because already he has got an information that Obasanjo will call him when he step out from APC to call him to join Peter Obi. I mean, that is a great news, but already he has been feeding fat on these two parties, so he cannot come with us, And he made it clear, we the South, we are our own enemies. He explained why Wike is angry because Wike and his group was the people who said they don't want a zone into the southeast. So let us fight these people as Nigerians, not as southeast, not as southwest, not as north. Let us fight and take our country back because that is the only duty we have. Some of one of the panelists have already said that most of us, somebody like me, have never witnessed a good government in Nigeria until I left Nigeria. My first good governance I witnessed is in diaspora. So that is what is troubling us. And this time around, we are taking it by force, whether they like it or not. Yesterday, I tried to come in, but I couldn't. Anybody who knows Showore, please talk to him. Posterity will not forgive him. If he has been fighting for the youth, for everybody in Nigeria, and this is a great opportunity to join forces to defeat this evil. I mean, if Showore come on board today, we will start our celebration immediately. We will start our celebration immediately because the energy, the force he will bring will shake the whole Nigeria. They will start, peeing in their pants. All of them will start using pampers. Please, anybody who knows Showore, please let us, I'm using this opportunity as well to talk to Labour Party. Let them approach him. At least let him say no so that the youth, everybody will judge him because you can't miss this opportunity. I'm not saying he's not a big fish, but this time around, the youth have turned their torchlight on Obi. So why can't he join these forces to defeat evil? I yield the floor. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chooks. That was a very brief one. I didn't even bother to follow your timing, but actually, you also did very well by keeping to your time. So I'll be going straight to the next person, which is Mr. CM. CM has been itching to talk. After Mr. CM, we'll have one person, Mr. T. I don't know where Mr. T is joining us from. I have not seen Mr. T. I don't know if he has joined me before in my broadcast. He must have joined us in our platform in other broadcasts, but I don't think I have seen you before. But never mind. I'll come to you after CM. Mr. CM, please talk to us.
Okay. thank you, leftist, and then the rest of the people here gathered. Um, all protocols duly observed. Probably I didn't join from the beginning, so I must have missed some talking points. However, I feel
Well,
that
if you say you must have missed the talking point, I will just quickly take you through how we started. We started with
okay.
Dr. Haruna Gora. I don't know if you know that name.
Dr.
It's a,
Haruna.
yes, it's a northern man that is also broadcasting. You know, the side of B movement is just purely on the south and social media. This is a
Okay,
doctor, a well-educated man. He's a northerner. I always publish him on my Facebook point, though. I have almost of his video on my wall. He's a man speaking truth to power. He doesn't talk like an illiterate. He doesn't talk like a called northern Fulani man. He's
mhm,
talking like me and you. And he's also saying that even the north, which he belongs to, is feeling the heat more than every part of the country because they have the poorest. They are the most poorest, the most out of school, the most everything. That the few cabals coming up to take over the power, feeling that the country belongs to them. Doctor, we play that video.
okay,
I would
okay,
like you to, on
okay,
your free time, go and watch him. After that, we play
okay,
Patrick Obayangbon. I don't know if you watch that.
okay,
That's on
okay,
Patrick Obayangbon. After that, I played
mhm,
the Abiyakuta 1 million match just to
million
show
man
that
match.
yes. And I read some articles from the newsprint, which will be say we are not on social media. We have more than 22 million voters, and before December, we'll have more as members. People claim to say that we are just on social media. That's why I went back to play the Ogun Abiyakuta or your
Okay,
state. So that's where we
okay,
are.
okay. Starting with Dr. Haruna of a guy from the north. Let me use him to his point of view to address this issue of social media phenomenon and then P2B being confined to the south. Now, there's a book written by James Hadley Chase. He said the guilty are afraid. It will be interesting. It will be good for some of us if you can lay hand on the book, you find it and read. One thing is that they want to see. You see, one day, okay, for instance, P2B P2B was invited to the NBA conference. Are you telling me that all those people that stood up when his name was mentioned, is that online? Are they not human beings? Do they not have PVC? Now, all these million youths coming out not just youths, because some of them are not youths, some are old, from Port Harcourt, Enugu, Onisha, now Abeokuta, Lagos, everywhere. You see, the thing about it is that they are playing mind games. They want to use it to deepen the morale of the people, rather than admit the simple fact that they've lost out because whatever it is they want to sell, whatever idea they want to pass across, is not being bought by the people. Or rather, put another way, the people they've liberated themselves since the time of NSAS. They now feel that they have to take their country back into their hands. So rather than admit defeat stylishly, all they keep doing is just to turn it out. They're on the social media. All these people, all these people. If you see, before they were saying social media, now people are doing a million man march everywhere, including a US. People coming out to welcome P2B. What they are now saying is, oh, those in abroad don't have PVC, they won't vote. And again, those people doing million man march in Nigeria do not have PVC. My question or my challenge to them is, those that have PVC, when are they going to do their own million man march? If those we could witness every day, springing up from different cities in Nigeria, marching in support of P2B's aspiration to be the next president. If they feel those people do not have PVC, when will their own people that are having stockpiles of PVC, when are they going to show up? Or are they afraid of the Nigerian space? So that is one. That's why when they say all this type of thing, they're only trying to play mind games. Now, you know, linked to this, or the question behind this is, why is it that in the north they come up with this idea that, oh, in the north we don't believe in social media, that they will show? It's not. Let me explain it this way. The problem with their problem is that they underdevelop their people. They underdevelop them to the extent that even if the north want to have PVC, they don't know, I mean, want to be on social media, they don't know how to go about it. In the southern part of the country, people are on social media because they're educated, at least secondary school, or most of them are graduates without job. So they can manipulate the phone or different software. In the north, like Atiku said in one of those guided interview, he said, "Oh, in the north, yeah, 90% are not on social media." It's a shame to him. It's a shame because they underdevelop their people. They keep them impoverished. So if you go to the north and find out, if you use the local language to ask them, and they see you manipulating the phone, doing an Instagram, they like it, but they can't do it because their leader did not expose them. One of the reasons why they removed Jonathan was because Jonathan wanted to educate the North, building Almajiri School. What Sadwana and Wadebelo couldn't do. And then since 1966, they've not been able to do it. So they see Jonathan as a threat that is going to, he want to sort of liberate these people so that tomorrow, if they now tell them that come and line up and vote, they said no. Because in the South, nobody can bully you who to vote for because you're educated or fairly enough, you're a bit civilized, you know what you want. That's why we can tell our parents, say, look, your own time, it's no longer like that. This time, this is how we are going to do it. In the north, you dare not try it. So I want us to understand this whole idea of, you know, sort of demonizing the idea of a social media, demonizing the idea of a million man march and then no PVC. It's all lies. All the people doing million man march, most of them they've all got PVC. But it's shown that we are not in a contest whereby you have to ask people, show your PVC. When the time comes, we should know. So to that extent, I don't want people to lose sleep regarding the issue of online and not online, and then this million man march at Abiyokuta. I'm really happy that a place like Ogun State, because that is also to underscore the fact that P2B is a national phenomenon. Abiyokuta is every inch a Yoruba land. It is not in context. But for the people there to defy Tinubu and all his divisive tendencies and then come out to do it openly, this has never been done in Nigerian political history. It has never. And they are marching for him. Mind you, we still have at least a good 3 to 4 months to go before the election day. So more of this will come out. And then using what happened that they showed I think I've watched Ibadan somewhere and then Abiyokuta. They are trying to let you know that this is devoid of tribalism. They know that P2B is from the south. It is every Igbo as every other every other Igbo man within the context of Igbo-ness. But because he said the message he's sending knows that he want to rescue everybody, including Yoruba, Igbo, anybody. So why can't you support him? Why can't you? So that's what the people are showing. But the politicians are, are trying to, those crooks who benefit from the system. They are trying to sort of twist everything as if it's not the right thing that is trending. But then, and they will lose in the end. As for Patrick, the one that chooses to maybe address his grandmother in the in one type of English I do not understand, he hasn't got anything. He hasn't got anything to offer. All he's trying to do is just to jumble facts. And mind you, most of them, maybe in their heart, they prefer P2P. But because of that APC, I call it something like they behave like a communist. So they're afraid to rock the boat. They will still say, but P2B won't win, or it's not yet P2B's turn. All these things are just because they feel that they are committed. So the next allowance they are going to get by coming on air to come and, because you can't be an APC, you come on a channel TV or Arise News to be talking about Labour or P2B, then they will withdraw your allowance. There are small allowance they are giving you in your party, or maybe they consign you to the dustbin of history. So that's why they are playing the politics of survival just to save their skin. So to that extent, I know I don't regard them. They can make noise from here to heaven. Now, the issue of Wike versus PDP, I think, like I think Komoye suggested, yes, whenever we want to have our own interlude of music, we have to look for the latest Wike release, because the chap, particularly this one, he says as he depend them, he dey sweet us. The way he raises his leg up, that is the high point of it for me. He just does it in a way as if this guy is up to something. But then he serves them better. Whatever is happening in PDP is the advantage to the obedient movement. In fact, I want PDP to implode. In fact, I want the implosion to be gradual, so that, because if they should reconcile now, you never know the force they are going to present between now until December and January. So I want the I want the implosion to be gradual. Every week it continues. No consensus until January. So by then, they must have run out of steam and people must have forgotten about them. Probably they will be trying to reconcile up till a week to the examination. A week to the general election day. So that is what I wish for PDP. And then Wike is doing a good job, even without us paying it. Of course, Labour don't they give shishi, and then Peter Obi movement doesn't give shishi. So what he's doing is in tune, is in character with the way Labour Party and Obi movement operates. You will work because he want to liberate himself. He has been wronged, but then the advice I gave to him earlier, probably he must have considered it, but thinking that there may be something he knows that I do not know. He must have, and he's there, but while he's there, he's doing a job for us. So nobody should stop him. Or just like Napoleon Bonaparte said, when your enemy is making a mistake, please do not disturb him. It's as simple as that. So nobody should disturb PDP. Let the soap opera they are orchestrating, let it continue. I yield
Try
my
to round
space.
up your
Thank you.
5 minutes. Thank you. Ha, it's
I
like
finish.
you are.
I'm okay. Thank
It's
you.
like yes, it's like let's also try to keep to our 5 minutes so that we can go round and round and round again before we. So well, thank you very much. That was a good one, and I also go with your thoughts that a lot of people on that match were the same people who were clamoring to register, who were almost being differentiatized, who were almost being frustrated for getting that PVC. We saw it during the time of PVC registration. And by the law, by now, PVC registration is not even supposed to stop. They said 90 days before election. Is it 90 days before election now? By the law, I think it's 90 days before election. That's 3 months. So meaning it should have stopped in November, thereabout. But now they have already stopped. Why? And people are still saying they want to register. So if we look at the constitution sometimes, I don't know why sometimes institutions don't follow constitutions. And I can see Valerie also saying that, look, Valerie, if they open any fund, it's very easy, it's okay. Donations can be made in. You cannot intimidate people not to donate. Even in America, people donate for Trump and all that. During elections, you can donate, do donation to the president you feel you want. You can support its campaign. Though there is a maximum of expenditure, but is APC and PDP following that? Is there not law depriving vote buying? So let's not bring that law now at all. The law is not made for people. The law is made for people, not people for the law. We are the people. We know what we want. They are the law. If it is not favoring us, if it is anti-people, if it's not favorable, we will not take the law. We will not listen. We will not follow it. If people want to donate whatever amounts they want, let them do. It is their money. It's not stolen. What about the people that stole your future? Stole the hell out of it. They have no right to tell anybody not to donate any amount. It's a clean money. It's not government money. It's not stolen. People stole our property. People stole our destiny. People stole our money. They are still borrowing money today. They are still stealing it. Is the law not against that? So please, let nobody come here and tell us about any goddamn law. No, we'll not listen to that. You shouldn't even bring that up. It's not even necessary. If I have 100 billion to give to Peter Obi today, if I have, I will give it to him wholeheartedly. And nobody will say nothing. What the law will say is, oh yeah, declare the money, pay tax out of the money. That is the only truth. Declare it and pay the tax, necessary tax. It is my money. I want to use it for campaign. Is anybody holding Tinubu? All the vote buying, where is the law? Let nobody come here and tell me about law when it comes to obedient thing. We should just keep that in one corner. If you don't want my other part, because me, I'm very angry when it comes to when things are not equal. This is what the people want. It should be given to the people. Thank you. So I'll just go straight to
I
uh,
am ready. I am ready now, Mr. Lefty.
T.
It's Collins.
Oh, Collins, you're back.
Mm, mm.
Okay. I wanted to call Mr. T. Please, Mr. T. I know it's your turn now, but Collins' turn didn't utilize it, and now he said he's listening. Now he's ready. Please, Mr. T, just hold on for Collins. After Collins, it will be you. Thank you very much, Mr. T. So, Oga Collins, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone, and happy new week. New week. Initially when you called me, I was busy listening to Shim and Professor Pato Tom interview. So that was what I was listening. Then I was trying to get the fast right. So about that, like you said here concerning the money donation, I think the part of Tommy answered the question very well. So if the PDP can go to the camp and sharing dollars to the during the primary election, and nobody by now they're supposed to be in jail and nobody arrested them, then why should you question for people
You
donating
see,
money,
that is exactly what
donating
I just said.
so donating money for their own for something good? This is the people donating money, not that they are sharing it to themselves. This is the money they are bringing to the benefit of to make sure that the campaign went very well. But PDP and the APC are busy sharing dollar, not naira. They are sharing dollar, and nobody got them arrested. So that shows you because one thing about this all these our politicians, they have tried everything possible to make sure they censor people abroad because they know that people in abroad they know that when it comes to voting, if they are allowed to vote, they know the right person to vote and they know what is right to vote. So they try everything possible to make sure they censor people overseas not to vote because they know if people overseas are being allowed to vote, they know what right to do and they know who to capable of to vote for. So those are my own contribution in that area. Another thing I want to say, like the other man you played the video, the man that was busy speaking grammar. One thing that baffles me, all of them,
Bayagbo.
yeah, all of them, whenever they come to on television to begin to rant all this thing, they keep ranting. They will start off talking about how good Peter Obi is, how everything, how the movement is, and everything. Then at the end of the day, they will not say what their leaders expect them to say. It's not capable. But you just explain to Nigeria the reason why Nigeria should vote for this man. Then you now end up telling Nigeria this person is not good, it's not the person turn. As if we are doing this election by turn. Is election by turn? Election is not by turn. It's all about person presenting yourself. If you are capable, you have the character, you have everything, then you have to tell Nigeria the reason why you are contesting. Election is not by turn, and we are not. It's not by picking and choosing. Nobody's picking and choosing anybody here. This is the 21st century. We are not coming here to pick. Okay, it's your turn. Go sit down. Let this person go. And they are telling Nigeria, but this time Peter Obi will not. Is not good. Maybe next time. What is wrong by this time? Is anything wrong? Peter Obi contest this time. Is there anything taboo? Is that a sin for him to contest this period? So for me, they then keep on deceiving themselves and they will keep on. And I like it the way they keep deceiving them because when they come on television, they will first of all tell Nigerians how good everything and the reason why, and forgetting that that is what Nigeria want to hear. The first thing you just tell them, they are okay with that. So you now coming back and now come and begin to say another thing after you just tell Nigeria that this is what they're supposed to do. You are deceiving yourself. And another thing again, like Mr. CM talk about people that was doing 1 million march. I think the politicians are beginning to see the real picture of Peter Obi campaign because it's no longer they think it's on internet. Even people on internet forgetting that there is no average Nigeria that is not on internet. Every Nigeria is on Facebook. If Nigeria is 100, 80% is on Facebook. Let them stop deceiving themselves. People in the north used to be on Facebook. They are on the Facebook. So if anybody telling you that people are on the internet, everybody in Nigeria is in the internet. More especially the 70% of youth, like 60% is on Facebook. So what is Facebook? Facebook is internet. So if somebody is on Facebook, that person is on internet. It's not composed that that person must be on Twitter or that person must be on Instagram. But Facebook is okay, and the Facebook is where people get their own, a lot of messages goes. So if they are getting their message on Facebook, I think that is what is translating on the ground, and that is what everybody is seeing on the ground, because at least that data that NTM give everybody in Nigeria, they are making use of it. Whenever they come on Facebook, they saw videos on, they saw speech. So they then keep deceiving themselves. What happened in Ibadan Hafsha? Before they said it do not cross Niger Bridge. Now the whole thing have crossed Niger Bridge. They are now against it now. Before they said it's only in bridge or it can't cross Niger Bridge. Now it's already crossed Niger Bridge. People are started worried about it. It happened in Nasarawa. They thought it was a show. It happened in Ibadan. They thought it's a show. The one that will hit them, they will see the one that happened in Benue, the one that happened in Lagos, the one that happened in other part of the country. By that time, they will now start to realize. And if somebody that come out to do this rally for 1 million match, are you telling me that that person that sacrificed that day to do that 1 million, and if you watch that 1 million match, even took a lot of time. So if somebody can spend that time throughout that day to do that match, then are you telling me that that person can come out to vote? Which that vote is going to be one of the easiest thing for that person to do. So how are you trying to calculate that? How are you trying to balance it that somebody that come out for match will not come out for voting? You are just deceiving yourself. Anybody that trying to play that kind of calculation, that person is deceiving he or herself, because anybody that come out for 1 million match will definitely come out for voting. And anybody you saw that coming, even people that want, even maybe they don't have PVC, think maybe people that are coming out for that match, don't have PVC. That message they are passing, people that have PVC are already receiving it because they see everything that is happening. Because people, when it comes to people, they follow majority. Once they saw the majority, this is where everybody's moving. Trust me, every people will kill on that line. So if the politician keep deceiving themselves, let them keep deceiving themselves. So for me, what is happening now, that is how things is supposed to be happening. Like Mr. CM talk about here, let the PDP and the APC keep playing this their panky game. At the end of the day, it will surprise them, because what P2B movement is not. I saw one man talking about on one station like that. The man said that P2B is not even the person contesting this election. He's not the person. This is a movement. If P2B even decide that he's not going to run this place, the people will go to his house, jack him, and put him in that seat. That shows you the level, how serious Nigeria is. Because everybody is tired. If it's happening in the east, it's happening in the north. At the beginning, they say it's Igbo president. They now use that kind of agenda. It never worked for them. They started with structure. It never worked with them. Now they have now started about funding, money funding, people donating money. You say, is there a crime? Is not a crime. So they will try and play everything card they want to make sure that they distract people. But at the end of the day, the more they keep talking about this movement, the more this movement keep adding, keep growing. So that's my take on that. And another thing I want to say, like I saw a video that was trending today about Tunumbi wife, the kind of statement the woman made. Imagine if such a woman can make that statement. Is that the kind of people you want to vote? Is that the kind of people you want to put in power? Imagine the husband is just a local state governor and she just a senator. Imagine when she become the first lady. That means Nigeria, they will turn a landlord. They will turn Nigeria, they will become the landlord of Nigeria. That is the kind of people. Before people start voting, they should ask themselves question: who are these people? Look at if that woman who is a politician can come out and rant that. By now, if it's a place that a place that is law is functioning, that woman is supposed to be stepped down. As in this night, she will leave that office this night for that kind of for her to utter such word. She's supposed to as in resign this as in this. If Nigeria is functioning, they believe they have law. She should step down this moment, but they won't, because this is Nigeria where laws don't count. So that one thing I know, but the one thing I sure that Peter Obi, a lot of them are scared because of Peter Obi's because they know that a lot of things that is going on in Nigeria cannot be happening again. If Peter Obi happened to a match, those things, all these allowance they keep collecting, all those free money they keep free loan they keep taking, it won't be happening again. Everybody will buckle up. So they will know that there will be a consequence for every of your action. That is why you see people are scared. They know that everybody will be give account, every mistake, everything you make, you are going to give account of it. So for me, my encouragement to every Nigerian that let us not allow what is going on to distract us or to distract our movement, because at the end of the day, we are out to make sure that we take the country back. Thank you so much. Are you back to the panel? Hello?
Yes, thank you. I'm just trying to, as we are talking, we are doing research, trying to get information and other videos. Like the video you just made mention of is what I was listening to. Okay, let me just leave that for now. I was just listening to that video where the wife of Bola Tinubu saying they will chase the Igbos out of Lagos and take their property. The husband is not president yet. It's not. Like me, I use morality. I don't really base on Nigerian laws like that. I try to settle balance issues with morality. I didn't even know you were listening to Party to Me and all that. So the issue of donation, let nobody come and tell us we should follow law. Like I'm trying to reply to the Queen, Valerie. I don't know how obedient you are. If you are unobedient, you won't actually be coming with these rules and say we should follow law. Which law we want to follow? Tell us. Which law? They share dollars. Tinubu is sharing money everywhere. Which law? They don't arrest Tinubu. Tinubu took a bullion van during before bringing in this man. He even boasted that he's single-handedly. By law, if there is law, he should have been arrested. So you single-handedly sponsor this man. Where did you get all this money? Do you have a farm? You are telling me about law? You saw what PDP did. Sharing of dollar to candidates. And you are telling me about law? Where the EFCC? Where Nigeria police? Where the ICPC? And you are telling me about law? Somebody that did not steal? Nigerians are saying we want to contribute. You are saying we should follow. Which law? So for you to give me money now, you say the wrong things against the law? No. The money is not for Peter Obi, it's for Labour Party. To fund Peter Obi is their aspirant for Labour Party. And it's Peter Obi that is attracting the money to Labour Party to enable them also do certain things. They want rent canopy, they want buy fuel for some people. To enable them. It's not, Peter Obi does not want your money, don't need your money. It's not for Peter Obi. So please, I'm just replying to that Queen Valerie. I need to reply to you because you are here. You are part of us. So you don't come to tell us that we should follow which law. As far as not fraud, the account is not traced to any fraud. The money is being given. It's not fraudulent. Which law? And it's declared. Tax are taken. Which law? Which law now? Law hold Buhari. Sick man go still be president. Law hold on. The law say person wey dey sick, wey not dey capable, not supposed to be a president, he go resign. When the law has Buhari resigned, Tinubu is sick, the peace for body. He still want to be our president. Which law? For his age, it's not. You know they say after they fall. Law, which law? The law don't say make person like that can't rule you and me. Huh? So we should just take it easy. We are not stupid. Let them come up with anything. They don't first say we'll not get structured. They are saying severally. The way they talk, later they will change mouth. They have nothing to say. Nothing. This money is contribution from everybody, and it is clear, and account is there. You cannot ask, not be fraud. If I get, like I talk, 2 million, I go give them. $1 billion, if I go give them, I go say, I'm giving them my money. Make the first go check on that thief. I'm not thief, my money. And my contribution, I want me to be president. They will not say no. I cannot give him. Which law? I bet Mr. T talk to us, Joe.
Thank you very much, Ninja Watch. Thank you guys very, very much for all that you do. I mean, I was here yesterday. It was my first time yesterday to contribute. So very interesting to see passion in the heart of Nigerians. And I'm actually calling from somewhere in the world. Maybe I can't leave it that way, but I'm actually I'm calling from the States. So um, I think a lot have been said about about this whole thing from other panelists, which I deeply appreciated. Um, but the question is, who is Patrick Obayangbon? I mean, um, I know him quite well. My brother, the grammar way Patrick they speak, no people put food on people's table. It's just a way to deceive people, a way to make people laugh. And you know one thing we say, Nigerians, anywhere you can get happiness from, no matter what is happening to you, you just want to stick there. So Patrick Obayangbon to me is just a man that is ranting. So what Peter Obi's movement is doing is just one, putting fear in their heart, and then two, revealing all of the things that they have done. These guys are scared that someday they will come and pick them up in their various homes. And so I'm not even bothered about those people. I'm just bothered about the fact that Nigeria must work. Nigeria need to work, man. A lot of people that lives in diaspora cannot even travel back home for some certain reasons. Even the hotels in Nigeria are not secured. Hotels, security in the hotels. Do they even have security in hotels? So these are things that we should be clamoring for, and then leave these guys. We don't finish the matter. As they pain them, as we I mean, that song is one in a million. So um, I don't think we should just bother ourselves about Patrick Obayangbon. Let's leave him to his own, and it's just a way of these people trying to. I think somebody also mentioned about playing the politics of the mind, because if they can get people's mind, then they can get their vote. So that's another strategy that they are trying to use. Then when it comes to the issue of money, people making money, giving money to Peter Obi, whoever is and on this platform, I don't know if we are 100%, if people are 100% obedient, but regardless, I don't even think we should bother ourselves about people making comments, because among the obedient, you will still find somebody that want to come in from the other people, from the other party, just to come listen to what you're saying and then be able to counter you and things like that. So I will not worry myself about them. Like I said yesterday, they don't tell blind man say war they come now. You will not tell a deaf man that
Mm,
they are fighting war. No, no, no. You will hear this. Somebody, I'm
mm.
hearing a background from noise from somebody. Ken, okay. So blind man, you don't tell blind man say what they happen. By the time you begin to hear the sound of things, he gonna say things they happen. So the likes of Patrick Obayangbon, the likes of Showore, more no bother ourselves about these people. Let's just focus on this movement. Peter Obi, I'm not looking at Peter Obi as a southerner or a man from the east. I see Peter Obi as a Nigerian, and that's the only difference between the western country and then African country. I live in the States. They regard me as an American or a Nigerian. Before they will ask me where I come from in Nigeria, that means that person have an idea of Nigeria. They ask you which country are you from. They don't ask me which state are you from. Are you from Lagos? Are you from Oyo or Edo or Zamfara? No. People always ask you which country are you from. So is Peter Obi not a Nigerian? He's a Nigerian. So wherever the 1 million march is happening, this is happening because of one person that is a Nigerian that is fighting to that is running for presidency. It is not someone that sees the presidency as his own entitlement. Emilokon, no, we are not talking about Emilokon here. No, Emilokon should go and relax. And like you just mentioned, this guy pee on himself now. And so if the wife is making some comments about the Igbos, they will send the Igbos out of Lagos. That tells you that these people, that is the grip that they have on Lagosians, and then they are trying to extend that grip to Nigeria. Because you can't try that in some other part of the world. No, it doesn't work. That she will be in jail by now. If you are saying that the Igbos, I watched a video. If I'm able to put that video, I can send it to you guys. Where the touts go into a church somewhere in Yanoba in Lagos State to go and to go and cut away with PVC machine. That is how bad these guys have hold. They had a grip on Nigeria. So Tunumbu and the wife, they always believe that Lagos belongs to them. So they want to extend that landlordship to the entire of Nigeria. And so they are seeing a force now that will not allow that to happen. And they are trying to silence the voice. How many of them live in Nigeria say, okay, may I go talk to Nigerians in diaspora? Even ordinary UK, they never go to UK. Dubai, they never go to Dubai. Peter Obi don't go Canada. I was fortunate to ask Peter Obi question on his interview with Adiola. I asked him a question about the refinery. So all of these people, how many can the husband travel? The husband cannot go anywhere because health will not allow him. Atiku can he go anywhere, even though he feels healthy? Those guys are old. Just go and relax. So for the wife to be making those comments is just because of the grip that they have on Nigeria. And they've turned Lagos State to become the tout zone. Agberu determine things that happen in Lagos State. Who does that all over the world? It doesn't happen in some part of the world. No. So I'll just encourage people. These guys will come out and back. They are just backing dog without teeth. Let's leave them to continue to back. The wicked man run when no man pursue. That's the whole thing I can give to them. So my brother, my sister, let's not worry ourselves about these people. Peter Obi already got the 1 million, 1 million man march in your state, 1 million in Abeokuta, 1 million all over the places. This is people fighting for a fellow Nigerian, not a man from the east. He's a man from Nigeria. So if you are a Nigerian, support the movement. Don't let the war carry you away. I'll yield the floor at this time. Thank you so much for all that you do, man.
Yes, you used the floor. I didn't want to interrupt you. You used more than 6 minutes even, but at least 6 minutes and thereabout. It's okay. We have a new person that just joined us.
I'm so sorry about
Let
that.
them say. No, I'm not saying you should say sorry. I was enjoying your discussion. That's why I didn't hurt you. I was listening to you. Let them say you just joined us. Please talk to us because I want to start from the top to bottom again.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Leftis. Good
Good
evening,
evening, sir.
Nigeria Watch, and all the panelists, all the viewers and the listeners and the commenters. As we have to let them see, because like Obayangbon, they said he talk English or he spoke English, because I don't really know what Obayangbon is talking, because when a man is speaking jargons and they call it English, those who live in London, is that how the England people speak their language? The way Obayangbon used to speak it. In all, what even concern us concern England language. Obayangbon can speak Arab, speak French, speak Edo, speak Urobo, speak Igbo, speak Enugu, speak Yobe, speak all together. They call it English. So we should not be carried away with those is bracket talked. Well, and in all, I understand so many things he said. It is like Arab Spring, which is was born out of NSAS movement. It's truth. And what born it at? It is because of them which position themselves as the leader, who supposed to lead us to straight way, begin to lead us to corner. So it is what they are not seeing, the repercussion. That is why I said he wish if they are Tinubu and the article and those who call themselves politicians will learn from these things. So And they cannot learn because a dead fly always follow dead body to the grave. So they will never learn because their head, their ear are blocked already. So their brain are blocked. They cannot think. That he said that, but to him, he said it is only 2 political parties. And we know in Nigeria, it's more than 3 political or 5 political parties that are moving up. So Wore is there, Obi is there, Konkoso is there, and other people are still there. Not only PDP or APC, but there is nobody who will want to tell you that his mother food is not sweet. That is what all of them are saying. For those who thought that they are threatening Labour Party, no, they are not threatening anybody. They are giving us way to amend. You know, when person tell you that in my place, they said those who that pursue person is the one that show the person road. Because when the person is running, you not said he's running Sokbombaro. Okay, the person will know that it's at Sokbomba Road. Then when you say that it's at Saple Road, the person will know that it's at Saple Road. Or now it's not facing Bubahi. The person now know that, oh, that side is Bubahi. So these are what they are letting us to know. So all of them are helping us to promote Obi, because no one who have ever come out and tell us that Obi is not good. So Obi is not, they said he will not win. Is that only, that is only what they say, that he will not win. It might not be his time. No problem. Then the Nigerians who need government have to make sure Obi win. Is it not so? So it is simple. Since that's okay, they are showing us the error that we need to fill, the vacuum that we need to fill. So all of us, we don't need to see it as a threat. We don't need to see it as bad something. We don't need to say, why are they talking all those things? No, let them say it so that we will know the strategies to follow. So that is for them, whoever, whether PDP or APC, that is campaigning for their own party. Obayangbon cannot come and not tell you that Labour Party is the best to win, because he's an APC man. So, like Dino Milai will not come and tell you that no, Labour Party is the one to win. No, he's PDP. He will want to sell his party for you. You will not have a Mercedes and be promoting Toyota for people to buy. You will want to sell your Mercedes. So it's not the less for the person who need vehicle to convince and say, no, I will accept Mercedes or I will accept Toyota. He know the occasion that he's going to. He know that Toyota is what fits there. He will go for Toyota. If you know that Mercedes is what fits your occasion, that is why we not go for the Mercedes. So as obedience men, we should not be scared. We should not be afraid. We should not be anything of those their jargon talk. So let them say it, and we are ready for whatever they are saying. Because Milocom have tired, and he cannot stand. So if we want all of them to come out in public debate. No one should send a representative. They should stand. Or if care is not taken, they should go to a football field and jog, so that we will know the one that is capable, that we can put, because we need to be sending them to different countries to represent us. We see that Buhari could not represent us anywhere. When you go there, when they ask him A, we be telling them C. So we don't need such people anymore. We need those, when they ask you A, he will reply them A. When they ask B, we reply them D. Not when they ask A, it's not saying to C. That is, no, we don't need anybody like that. Or people that cannot come out to tell Nigeria, this is what happened and this is going to be the solution. We have seen, we that live in Europe or in or those who said they live in America or other continent or countries, when something happened, their president will come out. If we even go to the place the thing happened, and if we talk to them, since this thing happened like this is what we are going to do next, so that it will not happen again. So these are the kind of president we need, and that is what Peter Obi is doing for us. So whatever is going on to everybody, let all of them say, because PDP, they said South and Southeast are the zone of PDP. So for that reason, Peter Obi cannot win. No problem. Let them tell us the zone that is for PDP and tell us the zone that is for APC. Then they have to tell us the zone that is for Nigerians. because Nigerians is the one that need government, not some set of people who will just come and impose person like the way military were doing overthrow and say, you now go and stay in that position, you now stay in this position. INEC today, you will tell us so and so result. Before they vote, the INEC will write that result. No, we don't need that. We, Nigeria, has taken our destiny in our hand. So what I will advise as many, whether obedient or not obedient, please, there's to start going to INEC office now to go and collect their PVC. So this one should be the next campaign from tomorrow. Let him be the campaign that all of them should start going there, because the one that go today could not see, they might go the other month. Before he go there 3 months, he will see his PVC, because some PVC are there already, some are here to be printed, while some have not even started. So our people should start going there. It should be encouraged for them to be going there. For those who said they don't have PVC, they have registered, but it's not less for them to pressurize INEC to print PVC for them. Now, for those who say law about sending money, did the law tell us not to send money to our people in the country when they tell us that they are hungry, that the government should not give, they could not able to provide them company or food for them to eat, or security that guarantee them so that they can will be able to farm? Do the law tell us not to send money to them? So no law can tell us not to send money home, whether you are using it for Obi campaign or giving it to PDP campaign, giving it to your family to eat. No law stop that anyone to bring in the money to the country. So my people, we should get that in our brain. So that is for it too. Now, Obi has taken over the north, the south, the east, and the west. So what we need to do now is to open our eye very well, that be telling them, all of them should go and get their PVC. Thank you, and God bless you. I remember one thing, sir, the advertisement you made for voting of Labour Party, please, that red that show vote is not presentable at all. You people should replace it with black. After Labour Party, Peter Obi, then you bring vote. That vote, people are not seeing it as vote. Please replace that place with black instead of red. Make it black, so it will be presentable. Thank you. God bless you all.
Yes, thank you very much. We'll just be going to starting all over. But before I start all over, somebody said Islamic State of Nigeria loading. Let me put that on the screen. When this person say Amaochi Ikobi, that Islamic State of Nigeria loading, do we think this person is lying, or this person is just speaking out of, you just want to talk? Because as we dey here, dey mountain, as I tell you before, we do a lot of things. We listen to you, we listen to ourselves, we try to connect with our viewers. At the same time, we listen to everybody at the comment sections. Their contribution, whether positive, negative, or no contribution, we know. Do you think this person is correct? Islamic country of Nigeria loading? Yes. If you ask me, I'll tell you it's correct. When Jonathan, during when Obasanjo came in, Obasanjo stopped the payment of the fee paid to Islamic countries, all countries. I've forgotten this union, Islamic Union, kind of. I don't remember the name. God help me now. Obasanjo stopped paying it because Nigeria is a secular country. Because we're here to disseminate information. Obasanjo did not pay because the constitution said we are a secular country. We are not Muslim, we are not Christians, we are not pagan. So this whatever religion you belong to is personal. It's not nationally agreed. Nigeria did not say we are a Christian country. Nigeria did not say we are a Muslim country. Nigeria did not say we are pagan. But do you know that when Buhari came, The one where good Obasanjo not pay, the one good luck not pay. Obasanjo paid all to the Islamic Union. Is Nigeria an Islamic country? Why did Obasanjo pay this money to Islamic Union? Are we Islamic country? I'm responding to that question, that Islamic country loading. And for also portray, Obasanjo is so bold. He has the infantry. He get mind. I don't believe say he see their life shall because Yaradua and Obasanjo first start this game. They not catch him, so they play the game with him. They not are playing this game with Obasanjo right well. Obasanjo knows Yaradua know well. May put good luck. Obasanjo started that format. And Yaradua to do that. The Nigeria problem will kill you. For your age, when you're sick, it will kill you. Obasanjo again go bring Buhari, put his brother there again. Notice he go die. Me believe say he don't die because they talk am. But what Yaradua not verse. They don't want. They try to block him, verse, secure him, off life or airport, everything. He blew. When it happen second time, now they say Obasanjo, you know, if you do the second one, we will beat you to it. You see how the country is being run? Do you think that's our president? That's my personal opinion. My personal opinion. Now, Buhari pay all the money where Obasanjo and Jonathan not pay to Islamic Union. We are not Islamic country. Why would Nigeria be paying to Islamic country? I have a call. I will take it now before I continue, please. Yes. Tell me your name and where you're calling from.
Good evening.
My name is Chris. I'm calling from Dublin.
Good evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening to everybody in the panel. Can you hear me?
We can all hear you, sir.
Good evening. To be honest, for a very long time, I've been following the program, and sometimes I just decide not to call in, but to listen to the wonderful submission that everybody is putting on the platform. But this particular topic you are discussing, it really caught my interest, and I feel I should just call in to make some very short points. Okay, if Nigeria is not heading to the direction of Islamic country, so what business do we have that made Buhari to give $1 million to the Taliban government of Afghanistan? What is the Islamic inscription, Arabic inscription? What are they doing in our currency and in our military? So how come that Buhari came into power and he went back all the fees that Jonathan and Obasanjo did not pay to the Organization of Islamic Conference? Buhari ensured that he paid everything, all the backlog. So if we are not heading towards an Islamic nation, what does all this portend? What can we all infer from all this? You know, the problem is that in Nigeria, we like to just shy away from the truth. You know, we like to preach this one Nigeria thing. To be honest, the North, they don't see it like that. Just like Madam Rita was saying, I lived in the North, and you need to see what those people do. They threw the borders open. People from Niger, from Chad, from Cameroon, they can all come in and stroll into the country and leave Assad when they want to, anytime they feel like. Now, we must all be very, very careful because these guys, they have different options that they've lined up. But the sad part is that if you are saying things like this, people will say, you want to divide the country, blah, 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 blah. But the North, they are up and high in their game. They know what they are doing. 2023, they have different plans. If they see they are going to lose the election, they are going to come up with a different plan again. So in order not to digress, in my opinion, I strongly believe that we are heading to becoming an Islamic nation. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Chris from Dublin. I didn't want you to mention your name because I already know who's speaking. We want to let you know that each time you call us, we have you. We know you. We already have you on record. Like each time I'm here, if you talk, you want to talk again, change your name. I know you. That is the family. That is how Nigerian Watch platform is. We follow you to your house as far as you are part of us. We listen to you. We care about you. We care about your voice. We care about the way you talk. We care about everything you do. So if you think you can change, you can't change with Nigerian Watch. We know you. We know you very well. So as I was saying, just like the way Chris also came to portray my emotion, not be debate, not discussion. Why did Buhari pay to Islamic organization conference? Our money is Nigeria Islamic country. That guy don't go change table. Go write Nigeria is to. Now you want to change topic, so yes, talk to us. Tell us your name, where you're calling from. But I know you are Mr. Monday Omorigi. Okay, this is my fault. Hold on. Okay.
I know it's sorry. It's not your fault. I am calling from Australia. Anyway, you just mentioned my name.
Yes.
I want to thank everybody calling from Australia. But the truth is, talking of the Islamic money they're talking about, whatever. You see, the truth is, our president or our leaders, they're not ruling us as a one Nigeria, and they're not ruling us like a fair country. They're ruling us like a Muslim, like Islamic country. How they rule themselves. That's the way they rule us. Because if you look at offices in Nigeria, the big top position is they here with the Muslim. So if anything comes from Islamic, it's very easy for them to compete with, because they use that religion. They are ruling us with religion. That is why we have this big problem, and that is why they're trying not to make sure other person doesn't come into this power, because it's going the thing going to turn around. If Obi coming out, you can't tell me Obi could have been open up to this Muslim issue of to pay that kind of money. He won't do it. And this Muslim issue will not come into government to support everything. They will do this, I do this, do this, I do this. So they know that this power is going to be turning around and it will be fun. And whatever they did, we have paid them. So that is what they are fighting. For Obayangbon has something to say. What things that we offer those things? English is speaking. How many people understand English? It's not even English. That is Latin or vocabulary, whatever you know. How many people can understand what he's saying? Even if he doesn't even understand what he's saying, let him go to the village and say anything. So let's not catch Obayangbon. Obayangbon is out of the list. But the truth is, as I said the other day, they will continue to make different mistakes, whether by their supporter, whether by the leaders. This what we will be praying for them. Let them continue to make big chances, big mistakes, will be making way for us. So that is my belief. I know nothing more than that. Every day, new mistake will come to them, both parties. And that mistake will create a way for us.
Right.
So no, have any problem. They are God has said this not to us. God has said, and nobody can stop. We are not fighting for nothing. It is done. The day he declared, that was the day he become, the day he lived, that was the day God ordained me as president in Nigeria. Nothing no man will do about it. So let me just leave it because I don't want to.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Monday Omoragbe from Australia. I think I wouldn't want to dwell on this too much. I would prefer to take this as a topic for another day, because there are a lot we're going to discuss about this. If we need, I don't know why this person why can't shake this table now. Why this person wicked like this? Eh? Amarachi, why you wicked like this? Eh? Huh? Yes, it is true. Nigeria is heading to what we call, if you watch every antecedent, check the positions, all the institutions, head of police, head of ICPC, head of EFCC, head of NPC, all the oil well, head of custom, head of this, head of transportation, head of this, carry our things, go nuts, carry everything. Is Nigeria Islamic country? Put our naira, right? Take only write Arab for naira. Are we Arabian? We speak English. Every Nigerian no understand, only the North people. Now, if you read what they write for that note, why? It is English. Let them read English. They can read Arab, no problem. We read Edo, we read Yoruba, we read Igbo. Or else they go use Igbo right for the money, use Yoruba right for the money, use Arab right for the money. Why only Arab? There are things we need to change about this country. You people think we are stupid. We are not. Look from the handwriting. There are a lot of things that are wrong. But people refuse to talk. America have tribes. The Indians made America, kind of. But their money in English. Generally, you can speak Indian, speak French, speak anything, speak Dutch. But everybody will understand one language is what we represent. That should be what Nigeria. Why is the law not protecting that? I'm going to take this topic. Thank you, this person that brought this, that shake this table, that want to make me go and be thinking something else. And it is true. Nigeria is heading to an Islamic country, and that's why they are forcing us to make sure we do ruga. That's why they are forcing us to make sure we do ranching. Why force? It's choice. That's why they are forcing us. They want to take the waterway. That's why they want to do what is it? Now different. It's about four names they don't give them. They bring first name Ife, bring second name Ife, they bring third name Ife. Now bring fourth. That's why they don't bother the herdsmen when they carry AK-47. They don't they arrest them. You arrest them, they go put the barrack for that state because the man when they charge the barrack now Muslim, na Malam, na Fulani. Make they just call, they go send truck of barrack for one cow and one Fulani man. It's Nigeria and Islamic State. I'm gonna do that on another day. It's gonna be a topic, and I think that topic will be very good. This person just um, brought my mind to that, but it's not going to be the topic of today. We just digress. So I want to go back again before we start to think of rounding up so that we can talk again. But before then, I want to also thank the Amachi Ikobi for this wonderful contribution. You said you are obedient, and you've proved to me that you are obedient. That what you were writing is just to tantalize us and open our head. You are not really against us. For you to do this, thank you very much. Now I understand you better. Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful contribution. When I see contribution like this, I don't go behave like Tinubu, but I'll be happy. I know what live here. The more I see contribution, the more I continue to talk. Thank you very much. Let me just start again from the top so that we can now go around. Though some of the people have left us, we had Pansat from the beginning. He now left the space for Omoye's corner to come in. And it's like Omoye's corner is done. He's now back. What a wonderful man. And that's a beautiful way of spreading whatever opportunity you have. You saw somebody wanting to come, you left. The person finished, the person went, and you now came back. Nobody lost. We all gained. So I'll start from Pansat again. Thank you very much. This time to be 2 minutes. Mr. Pansat, talk to us.
Thank you very much. That's why you are one of the best in this on this platform to host the show. You're fair and you're funny and knowledgeable. I don't know what else you want. That's what we need here. So it's only 2 minutes. There's a few things I want to touch on, but let me just say, oh, by the way, I'm happy you moved that big topic there, Islamic thing, to next time, because there we're going to be telling some truths and we're going to be very forceful. We're going to try to lay it down. I believe it's going to play out in this election. The religion is on the ballot, and everybody's hands has to be on the deck on this one. Our northern Christians, don't start crying next year. If somebody comes to get you out there, you have to be active in this election. Don't forget it. It's important. The Shias of Kaduna and who are the religious nemesis of the Sunnis, it's on the table here. We're gonna have to make the country livable for everybody, but we'll treat that when they bring it on. Let me go. I'm gonna be speaking a little fast because I wanted to say that on the spiritual level, as an Igbo man, let me just tell you, maybe some of you don't know the position we're put in. If you want to get a touch of your spiritual side as a human being, okay, that was speculated on by Rene Descartes and William Harvey in the 17th century, where you get in touch with your soul and the psyche. You ought to be an Igbo man and watch on your screen as Yorubas, people in Ibadan and Oyo are marching and saying nice things about Peter Obi and the country without tribalism. Or earlier, when the socio-cultural group Afenifere endorsed the Southeast, I mean, you get chills in your system. It may be a small thing to some people. I'm getting some feedback. So I wanted to say, I'm getting some feedback here. And I'm very, I really want to be heard here. Lefties, could you see who's making that noise? So I'm saying to our Southwest brothers, we see you, we see what you're doing. Yeah, we do have some detractors who come online, like the one-man show, where you have a bunch of kids get together and talk nonsense, but it's not remove our sight. We see what you're doing in the Southwest. We're very proud of you. It's going to be reciprocal. That's what the spirit, it comes through the spine. When I saw this march yesterday and saw some market women talking about Peter Obi. Now, Peter Obi is not an Igbo candidate. He's actually an Edo candidate. So the mumu of the Igbos and the Yoruba, you don't do now. The only reason the Igbos and the Yorubas has been setting this country back is because the minorities themselves haven't really done what they're supposed to be doing, which they're doing now. What is the strength of the Yorubas? It's the Edo people and the South people just helping them nudge things along. And the Igbos, whoever, the Calabar, whoever is on our side. But this time, these people are playing the role of the Jews in the United States Congress. There's not that many of them, but they're able to sway the debate. So I want to be able to conclude by going back again to Mr. Obayangbon. I don't want to be anti-grammar or erudite, somebody like him. He tries. He's a character. It's a beautiful thing that what he does when he speaks grammar in that way. And so we're not really going to be against it. It's fun. But he, in the quotes that he made in that video, he was lauding Obi's what he called asabiti, which is just eloquence or whatever. He's saying that Obi is hiding under that. Sure, but we also have to, like I said earlier, in the less eloquent way, that we'll have to look at Obayangbon's sagacity, his judgment, his reasoning. It's not just the grammar. So, but I happen to know, I've watched him take on democracy, and he nailed it. It's not just his speaking grammar. He used to be a very democratic person, civil, but he's in the APC. What do you expect? So we're not going to let them tell us who to vote for. But I wanted to say particularly that I see 2 minutes. Okay, let me close by saying this. This is important. When this campaign starts, remember who are we representing here, and by extension, our candidate. Chibok girls, Zaria Shiites who were massacred on television, Southeastern youths, the youth in general of the country who were on that Lekki toll gate. Okay, it's been a while, yeah, but we haven't forgotten it. We are not going to be doing academic debates like we're doing now. So that's why I wanted to admonish those who are, I think doctors will try to diagnose as some kind of psychosis, synanthropy, or depression, mania of some sort, such as our brother Emmanuel. I'm inviting him to this platform. Come here and talk. You threatened me that you come here, you're going to let me have it. I want to hear you out, because when we're here and you say you're an Obi supporter, but you're against obedience, that's just divisive and unnecessary. You're my brother. I want to talk to you. Come on the platform. Thank you very much. I had a lot more to say, but I'll do it next time. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I just want us to be able to go round and round again 2 minutes. Yes, you are very correct. We are here because of obedience. Even the North, most of the common Northerners are suffering. They are the one dying. They are the one in poverty. They are the one that is oppressed, most oppressed out of school children, poverty, because their boss is taking them for a fool. And this is the message we're going to take to them. And I thank God most of them are doing their best. Dante is from Kano, and if I'm not mistaken, let me not miss up issue. He's going to do a lot because he's in the race. He has his followers. A lot of people are already doing their job as a Northerners. So I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of the North. Like somebody said, we should take the message to the North. I'm not afraid of taking the message to the North. I know there are a lot of people on ground that are already doing this damage to the North. I'm telling them the truth already. There are a lot. All we got to do is to keep encouraging them and sensitizing them with information, necessary informations. There are just people out there that are doing this. It is natural. So I'll call on, I'm supposed to call on Mr. Andrew. Mr. Andrew is no more here. So I'll just go straight to Alice. Alice, 2 minutes, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lefties. Thank you, everybody. Once again, I greet everybody on the comment section and viewers worldwide on the platform. First of all, I want to make a clarification. I do not imitate Obayangbon, okay? I just read. If you read a lot, you come across a lot of words, and sometimes you make it like an idiosyncrasy or a pastime to find the meanings of these words, and sometimes they become part of you. When you just speak, sometimes they come out like the rattle of a gun. So it's not about imitation. I read politics, and you have to read a lot of books. From day one, you have to hit the ground running. It's all about reading and historiography of nations and polities of nations, or constitutional law, international relations, and diplomacy. So you come across words of different countries sometimes. So it's not about imitation. It's just a natural. I just have to clear that. You must realize that Arise TV did not, for me, they didn't invite Obayangbon. I'm going somewhere. Just relax. Fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the ride. Obayangbon was not invited. The APC Oshomole in Edo State or Tinubu in Lagos organized and reached out to that China just to make Obayangbon come and try to discourage us. But we will not take his words or his threat for granted. It will make us push harder. Thank God the race is still on. Campaign has not started. These are the antis. At the time, the other side of the divide will send Dino Melaye. Can't you see the game? They will send Dino Melaye to when they feel, you know, a bit uncomfortable again, as they are always uncomfortable these days. They send Dino Melaye. These guys will send Obayangbon. They will send a lot of people that people listen to, and they will send a lot of people more. Festus Keyamo and their likes. You know, people who they think people used to listen to, but they don't know the game has changed. So I just have to make that clarification and that foundational postulations, so that you will know what is on. The heat is on. Hardly every home in the country or outside the country where Nigeria domiciles that you don't hear about obedience. It's not an exaggeration. It's just a complete, you know, truth. So whether it's coming out from Obayangbon or it's coming out from Keyamo or it's coming out from Dino Melaye, the heat is on their camp. What you may be asking, which heat? The heat of Obi movement, Obi message, and Obi is honest about it. Take back your country. I want to turn Nigeria into an agricultural hub to take away guns from people and put them to work. We can feed Africa and export food beyond this continent. He said, I will negotiate with agitators, people who wants to leave. I will dialogue with them, and I will deal with terrorists. He said it. So, and he spoke about, you know, electricity. He spoke about constitutional amendment. He spoke about a lot of things, security. So these guys who are benefiting from this wickedness, who have hijacked this nation, hook, line, and sinker since the 60s and 70s, through religion and through ethnicism and political divisions, all their walls are cracking. They are seeing cracks. They are having meetings upon meetings. Beyond the meetings you are seeing on the media, there are secret or clandestine meetings. You know, extempore and impromptu, you know, gatherings of these guys on how to continuously enslave us. And they see the red lights that we are reaching that point where we will say, hey, is enough. And this time we are ready for them. Do not take the words of Patrick Obayangbon for granted. He said, so he's warning the political class who also sent him that they should be careful. What is happening? He made the reference to what happened, what started in Tunisia and burnt down to Yemen. It entered Libya, it consumed Gaddafi, it entered a lot of countries. Syria is still battling from their own. It was the same period. Arab Spring is warning Nigerian politicians that if you think it is only, you know, if it is only about the Middle East, you are joking. A country where you have brought up children who are asking questions. So it's time, if they are not careful, if they do not handle this coming election free and fair, we should be ready for a second civil war. We are overripe for a second civil war. So and Nigerians, we say leftists, as I round up, and Nigerians now are not scared to die anymore. People are even waiting now. Living in Nigeria is like being dead already. So Nigerian leaders already know that the youth are not scared anymore. Looking at the SARS protests, we now know their strategies. We will not come at night, but we will come every day to hit this guy hard. But first of all, we'll start with our PVCs. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if they will do the right thing. Then we take it up on them on violence. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Each time I do like this, it's a reminder of your time. And I noticed you noticed me, and I was happy when you noticed me. I just don't know if you will see me, but I was so good when you laughed.
I saw you, Mr. Leftist. That's why I was laughing. I saw you.
That is me. If we give every one of us time to talk, we will talk till tomorrow. We will have a lot in our head to talk about. So we just say it little by little. We keep for tomorrow and all that. It would have been the turn of Okay, it would be the turn of Engineer Ken. But before I call on Engineer Ken, I want to quickly address Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. You know you are my friend here. Each time you are here, I'm happy because you are here. Nobody hates anybody that does not go along with our idea. No, we don't hate you. If you really know me, each time you join us, Johnson Emmanuel, each time you follow me, I don't know how others treat you. You discover that it is a general rules in Nigeria Watch to show love, to give information and change people to be part of us. We don't hate people. No. You've been here, but what we don't accept is crossing the line. You've not crossed the line. We're always saying, I said something, I say sometimes you are with us, sometimes you are not with us, sometimes you support us. I see your comment is good. Sometimes you say things that kind of not supporting us, kind of on the contrary, which means you are not really obedient, but we understand, but you are here with us. Being with us here alone is a plus for us, and we are very happy. So, Johnson, I want to let you know that we are not happy kicking out anybody. In Nigeria platform, we are not happy kicking up everybody. It's like we are going out to harvest people. You now say you want to push people away. No, you want people to join, and you are not looking for those to push. No, we are not looking for those to push. We are looking for how to convince people to see the light which we feel we have seen from the status quo, from what is happening. It's not theology. This is there. You can feel it, I can see it. Let's remove sentiment, let's remove tribe, let's remove religion. How is Nigeria today? So we don't hate you, sir. I just want
excuse
to
me. Could I just make one sentence, please, on
go ahead.
on that issue?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I would direct this one to Mr. Emmanuel. What I've noticed, obviously, since I've been watching you today, and what a comment you made about half an hour ago, is that you're coming at it from a contrarian disposition rather than a moral conviction to be to abuse obedience and say, "Hey, accept other people's views." You just want a contrarian disposition. Thank you very much. So I have no problem with that. So let me apologize to you. I think that the spirit that leftist Mr. Toya is going is what I'm going to adopt from today. All right. Thank you very much.
I'm adapting the spirit of Peter Obi, and it has been me. Let me say something here. I think this will be the second time saying it. I was baptized as Peter. That is my baptism name as a Catholic. But at times roll up. It's in my certificate, so it's not quite long. I think in 2019, early 2019. That's when I went to court to change it because of my bank account. One of my bank accounts is not having Peter, it's having all the names. They said, I said, okay, remove everything, remove the Peter. So me, this is who I am. I didn't leave anything home. I try to be very natural. What makes me happy is when I see people happy, no matter what it is. I don't care the pace it will take me. When I see you smile, it puts smiles on me. I really don't want to make enemies. So the only problem I have is when I see too much complaint from me, when I know that what I'm doing, I'm not doing it for nothing bad, I run away. I just run away. It's something I also work on. It's my weak point. But I think it's good for me because it makes me run away from a lot of people. I don't keep friends, but I have few friends. If I take you as my friend, I see you doing certain things very selfish and personal. Ego. I run away from you. I don't have this ego. I'm nobody. Peter Obi is a man I will always respect because he has shown character. Look at everybody attacking him from left, right, PDP, APC. All of them attack. Did you hear him say anything negative to anybody? Peter Obi is not Jesus Christ, but that man, he just emulated what I think I want, the kind of person I want to be. He will not reply you negatively. You keep quiet and show you love and call you my brother. He's a human being. He might have bad side. But this man still try to control publicly. Even when you criticize him, he does not care. He just not listen to you. Because he has something in his heart that he wants to do, that is paining him. So that is why when I see people come here to say a lot of things, we will allow them, because God himself, that I made an example here that if you do philosophy 101, you hate God if you are not strong. Don't know how many of us that did philosophy 101. No, universities. It's a course. They will tell you that God himself is devil, created the devil. If he does not have devil, they say he made man on this in his own image. But the devil is on his own image. They will confuse you. So knowledge is critical, very critical thing. We must take very, very important. You don't just talk. Seek knowledge. If you are not strong, if you are a Christian before you hate God. And the lecturers are Christians. At the end, they'll tell you God is God, though. I'm doing this because of the cause. And it is true. So we need to seek wisdom in dealing with people. We don't just pay people back because you think they hate you, you want to pay them back with hate. No, Jesus Christ does not come to say that. If you say you are a Christian, why would you want to punish anybody with your personal policy? Why would you want to put people into pain? Do you know what that pain will cause that person? Why would you even look at the person to think if that person is really like that? You just make something that is working for you and it's not working for him because it's working for you. So this is me. I'm telling you the truth. It's my policy, and that's why I love Peter Obi. Let me not talk too much. It's true. When I see people coming to attack us, I try to show love and say, look, this is not the way. Look at what I am saying. I'm not gaining anything. I'm not deceiving you. I know in my heart is true. And you can feel if you open your eyes, it's true. Look at what is happening in the country today. Face it. Who caused it? Why are you still supporting such people? So it is my way. It is just my life. Thank you for that. And let me not waste too much of time. I said this talk not go finish today. Pass it, not bad again. Oh no, I will not stop today. Pansat. You know how to hold me for work. Thank you very much, Pansat. Thank you. This is great. And each time you do this, I'm happy. You are doing this to help us continue to talk more and be here. We don't get any other weapon. We don't have arms. This is what we hold. Biro and our eyes to read. Finish and talk to people from what we think is true. So each time we get contributions like this, the man that owns this platform, if I tell you what he pays out, I'm saying this today. When he says this, I'm not always happy. I tell you, why do you always say this? You don't say it. People should know. You are doing it for yourself, for your happiness. It's not because you want something. You do it, that's me. I don't tell you what I want. I do it because it makes me happy. So don't tell people anything, because if you make you happy, keep quiet. It's your personal happiness. But today I'm saying the man picks to sponsor this program because there are a lot of people here. He's trying to encourage. It's from other source, not from what he gets here. Not, no. So that's why each time I see this, I'm happy. I'm happy because we need to also encourage him, and that's the truth. Thank you very much, Mr. Pansa. Let me just go straight to the next person, Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, please talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Leslie. How you day?
I did fine, sir.
You don't use talk to hold us today. Wow, man, Nigerian matter, man. It's something else. Obi campaign don't enter a cover dance. You know, don't enter a cover dance. They're very, very strong and toxic dance. Benin Nepal will say normal where you. That means if you are not a good dancer, don't go because you might end up losing. You know, what I see in this is that a lot of these politicians that are not coming up every day by day talking, I see fear in them. Serious fear in them. All of them, they're all afraid. They are not afraid that Peter Obi is going to win, but they're afraid of the Nigerian people. They're afraid of the youth that if Peter Obi, if they ring this election, what would be the outcome of the youth? Will the youth go to war? And if the youth should go to war, who is going to lose? Where would the war start from? How is it going to start? How is it going to end? And who is going to die? So a lot of them that doesn't have any connection outside Nigeria, they are the ones voicing out. They are crying out in different ways to say that, oh, I'm innocent. I'm not supporting what is going on. I'm fighting for equal justice. We have made terrible mistakes in the past. So we want to amend it. Why the ones that have went to Dubai to invest all their money in Dubai? Some invested their money in Europe, in Asia, in China. Some also invested their money in Singapore. So those ones doesn't care who lose and who win because they know that yes, anyhow it turn up store, they can equally enter their private jet and fly out. So they don't care the tone of the thing. So that is why some of them are not talking, and that is why some of them are not voicing out. My thing is this: as I've always said, a big platform is a platform of the spirit. It has become so spiritual that it's only those that have the spiritual eyes that can see it. It has become so spiritual that it is only the strong that that will know how the thing is dancing or how the thing is getting played. Obi movement has become a very, very bona fide one. That Obi movement are here to stay. I just want to say that no matter what, Obi movement will lead to the next presidential election. That Obi should have that grace of God to come in so that he can change the narrative of Nigeria to a better one. Because anywhere you go to in this world, when you fly the Nigerian passport, people look at you as a criminal. People look at you as a terrorist. People look at you as a fraudster. People look at you as all kinds of things you can ever think of. Like the other day, President Putin of Russia made a statement that Nigeria is a buried ground. Nigeria is a buried ground. That was what he said. Nigeria is a buried ground. American President, Donald J. Trump, he says Africa is a shithole country. He wasn't talking about the rest of the African nation. He was talking about Nigeria. It's a shithole country. And really, really, it is true. It's a real shithole country. The country is a mess. It's a mess, but when you come over here, you see in all setup of life in the United States. Before you can want to turn brighter or shiny stars, you see a Nigerian person in there. But who's taking the glory is America. America as a country taking the glory because everything that they learned, they're utilizing it here. Why our own country that we're supposed to build, is being shallowed away by these evil politicians. So I believe that we have to go into prayers because these evil politicians, they will never give up. They will never give up. And even though if we win that race, they're going to make that country to be so ungovernable for Obi. They'll make sure they're frustrating, just like what President Buhari told Goodluck Jonathan, that is going to frustrate your work. It's going to frustrate you as a president. And really, he did. He frustrated Jonathan. And these are the things that we are paying for now. So I want all the Nigerian youths that can hear us today. We're sacrificing our time to talk on Nigeria Watch platform that God have given him the wisdom to lead this platform. We are very, very busy, but we have to go out of our own busy schedules because of the love that we have for our country. I want us to be strong. I want us to be patriotic. On that day, don't take money and sell your vote. I want us to be patriotic. Know that whatever you are doing now is for the future of the children yet unborn. What would they say about you when they read about you? What would they hear about you? What will your family turn up to? If they should reason about you. Everyone has a book history. When your book history page is being on, when it turn on, what will people talk about you? Thank you so much, Mr. Leffrey. Thank you for my time.
Thank you very much. You speak like a pastor today. Sometimes you do musician, sometimes you do pastor, sometimes you do the bad guy like the Fulani herdsman by carrying the highest ammunition. Well, thank you.
It's how the spirit led, When the spirit of the Lord leads you, you don't have anything to say. And to let it flow.
Let the spirit they lead you well. May not they carry gun again, no they carry bazooka or bomb. But thank you very much.
Don't make me humble. So when we used to say that, and I was also confident they conk.
Thank you.
I don't
thank you very much. Yes,
thank
you very much. I would have been calling on the next person now, which is moderator, but I think she's not here presently. So we're going to skip her since she's not here. The next would have been Oba of San Diego, but I think he's still not here. I like to follow my list. That's who I am. We're going to skip him too. The next would have been Collins, and I think Collins is still not here.
I am here.
All right. Thank God. Hallelujah. But Collins, before you do your 2 minutes, I want to quickly answer Imo Sokri. I don't know if my pronunciation is okay with your name. If your name is highlighted red in your end, check your configuration, check your settings. Like what I am seeing here, your name is normal, it's not red here. It's normal black like every other names. So if you say why is your name highlighted red, that should be your setting. Imo, I'm just responding to Imo on the comment section. Okay, that's all I have to say because we respond to everything we see, unless if we don't see. So, Collins, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I just want to thank other people, everybody that have contributed one or the other. I was just listening. I'm also listening to Peter Obi conference in New York. So that is going on. So he said he made a lot of points. He talked about him, the reason why he wants to rescue Nigeria. You understand? He's not here to steal money or to take any fund from anybody. If
No.
Joe Biden, who is the American president, net worth is 1 point something million dollars. So, and he is richer than Joe Biden. So why is he going to take money from Nigeria? So he's not here to take money. All I'm just encouraging Nigeria that let's give Peter Obi a chance and see what, because for me, I don't see Peter Obi as Messiah. Peter Obi is not the Messiah, but Peter Obi is coming to set a target. He's going to set a target that coming any president that is going to come in, you have to make sure that you meet up to that target. That is what Peter is going to lay the foundation, the good foundation that moving forward, this is how politics are being run in Nigeria. I think he's going to be the foundation. That is what Peter Obi is going to do. Build a foundation that people will now follow, people will now learn from. So I think that is what he's coming to do. So that when you see Peter Obi do something like this, the next coming president will say, if I don't do like Peter Obi, people are going to vote me out. If I don't do like Peter Obi, people are going to chase me out. So it's going to be like a target that every politician have to meet, not only in the president, also in the governorship, also in the senator, also in the rep. So people have to like, it's not going to be set a new Nigeria that people have to follow. So my encouragement to people that we should make sure at the end of the day that we vote wisely, and voting wisely, we should make sure that we vote for Peter Obi, because it's an example that at least moving forward, and even as we the citizen, we now know that our vote now count. People will now take the election seriously, not when it comes some individual people who don't know anything will go and decide our future. Because most people who are educated in Nigeria don't like to vote. So we allow people from maybe 5 million people will not decide our fate. So, but now going forward, people will now know that okay, my vote will now count. You now see population coming out to vote. So I think that is what is going to happen in this election, and what is going to happen in Peter Obi regime. Like other people talking about making the government very hostile for Peter Obi, I don't think it's going to be possible, because when as a president you are doing the right people, trust me, people will back you. Unless when you are not doing the right people, if Peter Obi step in that office and start doing what Nigeria is yelling for, trust me, nobody will make his regime hostile for him, because now his people, because people now have a voice in their government, people have a voice and see how their government are being run. So I don't think anybody is going to make it. Even trust me, when things begin to work very well in Nigeria, all these senators you see, they will kill, because when you elected somebody, imagine when Peter Obi become a president and he went on and they hire somebody who is very plain as EFCC chairman, and also as a DSS, I know, then trust me, this will begin to work in a good form. Well, let me not take your time. I know you are giving me some. Thank you.
Yes, I'm giving you time. 2 minutes. It's just 2 minutes. You did more than 2 minutes, but you were talking sense. So if I allow you, you could talk sense for the next 10 minutes, and I will just be here listening. So, like, I just want us to quickly do that and do it again before we leave. Uh, yes, we have the next speaker. He didn't speak before. Shoots Obi Bueze. Somebody say I'm missing up names. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I might be missing up
Yeah, good
names.
evening.
Good evening. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead, Chooks.
Yeah, thank you once again. It's a I heard when you said that they're gonna stop us from contributing money. Somebody says so. They are joking, you know. When I say they are joking, I really mean they are joking, because you see, even if the law says so, there's a way, they can do it by, we investing that money direct, not giving it to the political parties. So what do I mean by that? We can, set up this platform that we're talking about, like the hire the what is it called, the places for the house for the labor parties meetings and all that. You say people has been donating their houses. You can't go and say this is the worth of that donation they made. I don't know if anybody is following. So when they said that, even without breaking the law, we can still go around it by investing by ourselves directly, injecting those money. Imagine if we contributed money and we have to use it for transportation, and we transport people to the places they're supposed to be, you can come and quantify that. So all those people who are saying that, they're saying it because they just want to dampen our spirit. It's really crazy because they've had a hello.
Go ahead. We can hear you.
Can you hear me? Yeah,
We
because
can
I'm
hear you.
hearing
Go ahead,
background
sir.
noise. Sorry.
Go ahead,
Okay.
sir.
So that is the kind of things we can do, without breaking the law. We can invest that money direct. They don't, for example, now if I donate my house, say use it for the campaign, there's no way you're gonna say this is how much I would have realized from that, and you count it towards the money used in the campaign. So they're doing it in the UK, they're doing it in America, they're doing it everywhere, because in any election there's certain amount you have to spend, and when a party spend more than that, the last election in the UK, it happened, you know. But how did they get out of it? Because they can't quantify. For example, now I can gather people now, give them my vehicle, say, use this vehicle to do so thing, you know. And when they use those vehicles, you can't come and say this is how much I pay, because it's my vehicle. I only put petrol or something like that, and they went for that. So that being said, coming to Tinubu's wife, threatening people, you see, this is the kind of country we live in. You know, our president, the current president, General Buhari, he said it even within the first 3 months he got into office, that those who gave him 3%, 5% should get 5% of his government. In a same country, that is a treasonable, that is what is it called? The impeachable offense, because it shows that you're already partial to some people, because as a president of a country, you don't, no matter who they are, you can't be one-sided. You can't sideline some people, even if they don't vote for you. It is their right to vote or not. I mean, in the past, before now, highest 30, 40 million people voted, you know, and you don't go and question those who didn't participate at all. For you to say people gave you 5%, they're gonna get 5% of your government. That is an impeachable offense. And nobody said anything about that. And this is even why somebody can get up and make such a threat, And they wonder why, if some people come out and say they don't want to be in Nigeria. If you say I'm a Nigerian, I'm entitled to be born and live anywhere I like. You understand? All that I owe as a duty is to obey the customs and the traditions of that place I'm living. That is it. But nobody in that place, as long as I respect the custom and the traditions of that place, nobody has a right to come and tell you you have to get out from here. Is Yoruba land? Is Igbo land? Is Hausa land? No. It's not done anywhere in the world. That is one of the things we need to start fixing. That is one of the things we need to start fixing. I listened to one person before. He said, look, people are criticizing the Igbos, that they're all over the place. How can you be a Nigerian without being all over the place? I was born and brought up in Kano State, but I wasn't considered as a Kano indigent by birth. Okay, then I wasn't considered because during my time in the 90s, we pay school fee, but non-indigents don't pay. So those are the kind of challenges we're having, and this is why Nigeria, you should stand up today, because this is the seed of confusion they've sown into us. When we come outside Nigeria, all of us are friends. All of us are good. None of us remember which area we come from. I got so many friends here, including Hausas. Some of them we met in school here. We become good friends. Nobody thought about differences. But once we go to Nigeria, especially election and all those places that you can gain position, we start remembering we are Igbo, we are Hausa, we are Yoruba. I mean, we got to go over this. And this is a good opportunity. I am begging every youth who have registered, go there and collect your PVCs. Let them stop deceiving us that we don't have PVCs. It's a lie. It's a lie. Last time they released the result of registered voters, we've seen it all. Where is all those millions coming from? Where? If they told us we didn't register, except if it is these ones they are dumping all over the places that they are telling us. But for INEC have said it that these are the handwork of politicians who bought those PVCs, keeping it, hoping that the usual assembly will happen. But when they realize that it cannot happen, that everything has to be done electronically, then they start throwing them away. So every youth should go there, especially the students. I'm still calling on the students because if I tell anybody that I'm not disappointed with the students, I'm lying. I'm lying. How can a student union don't have president that can talk?
Choose, try to round up, please.
Yeah. Okay. How can we have the students that cannot, make a statement, make a stand? Because in a sane society, the student will say the direction they are going. They will make it clear because students are youth. So I just hope that this time around, we will forget where we come from and do the right thing so that we move this country forward. Thank you. I use the floor.
Thank you very much. We will be going straight to Omoye's corner. It's our turn. Yes.
Okay. I thought for a minute that you had forgotten about me, or I was like, wait a minute, did we forget?
Madam, I don't forget about anybody as I am here. As me, I just be like Peter Obi. Everything is recorded and it's automated. When it get to your turn, it will just be your turn. I know they use sentiment here. I know they
No. I was just no. I wasn't. I didn't mean it seriously. I just because of the way it showed up on my screen, I saw that the person who spoke before me had come in later. That's okay. I was just saying that's okay.
No, I don't follow screen. No, this screen.
Right.
No, I don't follow screen. As you come, I just put your name down. As you come, put your name down, and that's the what I follow. If screen can't change you, you come out, come back, screen can't do like this,
Okay.
It's not my concern. Me, I already have a list. Everything I do, I have a file for it. I have a list. It's right here with me.
Okay.
That's what I look at. That's what I follow.
Okay. No worries. Well, noted. No worries. Thank you very much. So before I say anything, I want to thank Pansat for giving up his spot for me. That shows great character. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I beg the men in the Nigeria world, you people should take note to Mr. Pansat is showing the way. That's how you do it. Anyways, that's aside. Thank you very much, Mr. Pansat.
Wow. You say the men in Nigeria, man, I didn't know Pansat now. Myself, you want me to give you my space?
No, because Pansat just, as soon as he notices, he just say, "Oh, do you want to?" I mean, those little things matter. I know so now, but I just talk and say men should take note.
You when Pansat left, because I'll tell you what happened. We're supposed to be 10
Mr.
here.
Leslie, please, with all due respect, be a gentleman.
I'm just
gentleman. When it comes to a lady, brother, you have to be a gentleman. I need to teach you how to be a gentleman. You see, we the Americans, we love treating our women right. We love giving them every space that they need. All right.
That's right.
If I am not gentle, you remember when I said, Pansat, thank you. for giving your space.
Including your credit card. You give them also your credit card.
Oh
No,
yes,
no,
of
that was
course.
not
I give a woman
I didn't
everything
say
that I
that.
got.
I did not say
I give
that.
her my credit card. You know, if almost yes my woman right now, give her my credit card and my debit card. Go
this
spend it.
another level you dey go. So
There you go.
if let God
Go
say
spend.
if
Alone that makes you happy. We're good.
okay. I you remember before Moyevu comes up to say thank you to Mr. Pransak, because I noticed what happened. We had 9.
You're
Pastor,
right. Yes.
Pastor was saying there's a space, and I'll tell you why there was no space. Elvis was at the background occupying that space. It was not showing. It was at the background.
Ah, okay.
Yes. But Pastor knew that there was one space, and he said, "Come in." And you could not come in. And he discovered that you are not coming in. He now left for you to come. And the moment you came in, I said, "This is a man." And the moment you left, Pastor now came in. I said, "Man, this is the man. He's just following. He's just everything." If you go back to this very video, you discover that I said, "Man, this is a man." He came, he left for you to come, and when there was a space, he now came back. He didn't go away, but he came back because he just wanted you to come in. And the moment you came in and there was a space, he now came in because there was now space. So I already said thank you, and for you to also notice that, meaning you are really following up, you are attentive, you are watching, you are reading within the line, and that is a very good one, Madam Omo. Yes, Connor. Thank you very much. Your 2 minutes start now.
Okay, thank you, thank you very much, Mr. Leftist. So, in addition to what some of the contributors have made, I just wanted to also add that we shouldn't forget Deborah and what happened in Owo and what's happening currently in Nigeria. You know, and the person who asked the question about the Islamization of Nigeria is not far from the truth. Mr. Amechi is not far from the truth at all, because the fact that APC chose someone like Shatima, who they know has a very disturbing track record, already tells you what. It already tells every Nigerian what they need to know. That's their intention. That's their plan. When he was giving his speech at the what's it called, NBA, Nigerian Bar Association, right? When he was giving his speech at the Nigerian Bar Association, he did say that Bat will be in charge of the economy and he will be in charge of the of security. That told me right there everything that I needed to know. And that's why some of us, when we come to this platform, we're very like, we're not ready to take any sort of BS from anyone, because the plan is very, very clear. Again, Atiku has properties all over Dubai, and we have Nigerians stuck in Dubai that are literally crying out for help. And the places that he has, whether they're businesses or homes or anything like that, he doesn't even feel the empathy enough to say, okay, you know what? All the Nigerians come to my building or whatever. Let me house you guys, or something like that. Give them some sort of refuge. Nothing. Is that the kind of person you want us to consider? The plans are obvious. So I just want us to remember, this is a fight for our lives, it's a fight for our generation, and a fight for those that are going to come after us. This is no longer you being selfish and wanting something to always go your own way, or wanting to line up your pockets. So we have to remember that and vote wisely and correctly. For me, it is Peter Obi or no Peter Obi, and I yield. Thank you very much.
Yes. Who will say 2 minutes? This is the first person that is even doing less than 2 minutes. Thank you very much, Madam Omo. Yes, Connor. That's a very brief one. Very, very brief. So I will now go back. Supposedly, if we still have CM. No, I think we've lost CM. We lose him. Okay, CM is no more here. It should have been turn of CM. So after CM, it should have been T. Do we still have T? No, I think we don't have. Yeah, we have T. So T, talk to us after CM is you, Mr. T.
Thank you very much again, guys, for all of this. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the contributions from everybody. Pretty interesting. I mean, in rounding up, a lot has been said about this whole Nigeria issue. All that we're just praying is that things should fall in place, and then we have the right leaders in place by next year. And hopefully, I know ASU strike is on now. These guys will not be playing us, and then by the time it gets to November, they want to release students to go back to school, and then by February they engage them with exam because they know that people got their PVC in their various homes. Now, imagine somebody is living in Lagos, get their PVC in Lagos, and then they school in Abuja. Would they travel down back to Lagos to go and vote? Hopefully, somebody's listening in NIDEC. If you cannot end the ASU strike in 6 months, don't play one wuru and then begin to do things when they get close to election. Nigeria will not buy into that. When it comes to the issue of Islamization, I just think that a lot needs to be done because I think somebody was mentioning even in countries all over the world, people don't even see religion as problem. But I think Nigeria it's just a way of the leaders trying to mess up the mind of the people and then take a kind of grip on Nigerians. But one thing is, whether they like it or not, the truth will prevail. Nigeria is not a Muslim country. Nigeria belongs to both Christians and Muslims, and even other religions are there. So nobody can lay claim on Nigeria. And above all, Nigeria belongs to God. So regardless of what they do, the truth will prevail. I think I'll just rest my case here, and hopefully we can join back later to continue with you guys tomorrow. Thank you for all that you do, and I enjoy watch. Peace and one love from you, from us to you guys.
Oh, T, thank you very much. This is very nice and beautiful and very brief. Aside you, it would have been the turn of let them say. Do we still have let them say? Yes, we do.
And good evening, sir. I'm still here. As I used to say, dare to talk so that we can know the next step to follow. You, for just as you mentioned, Ruga. In Ruga, they wanted to create. The meaning of Ruga is not the way they call it Ruga, it's Ruga. And it's Fulani language, meaning come. So that tell you that these people are still ready to come in the different way because they went up to Guinea, Conakry, Guinea-Bissau, all areas of East and Central Africa to say all of them should come to Nigeria. That was why they tell us to give a place which they call it Ruga, meaning they are coming there. They said come. That is the meaning. When you call person come, they say it's Ruga. So that is for that. So whoever said Nigeria want the Islamize is not lying. It's not to Islamize, but to dominate the indigenes, which are the Hausa, the Benin, the Igbos, the Yorubas, and the Calabas. That is why the Ruga people want to dominate us. Their sponsor, their father was Usman Dafodio. It is our time to resist them through our PVC and take them away from all the positions that they have used to place themselves. Because if we did not do that, we are still going to be under this bondage. So although they use it as Islam is their religion, but it's not really religion. It is heart of oppressions. So we have to do that because Nigeria is not Christian, it's not Muslim, it's not pagan. But even Nigeria is supposed to be pagan than the Christians or Muslim. But because we value other parts something more than ourselves, than our own, that is why. So anyway, I urge everyone to get their PVC, go and take if you have not yet taken. And for those who said they were registering, it might not be lie because 3 months to register time and they cut it by now. So the other month, what are they doing with it? They took the machine to a place that they are going to register other people. So it will have been it will have been the duty of Nigeria to say, no, this is what the law says, and it must get to that time before the INEC got it. But whatever they just said to us, we will just accept, because they look at us that maybe we don't know what to do. We don't know what we are doing. But anyway, God is our side, and with our strength, we will overcome them and we will overpower them. Thank you, and God bless you all. Good night, everyone.
Yes, thank you very much. Let them say. I would have been calling on Judy. I saw him come, but he didn't wait. He just left. That wasn't nice. I wanted to hear from Judy. Oh, Judy, you should have waited. Anyway, we didn't hear from Judy. What I will do next is just to give each one of us 1 minute to say bye bye, because we are rounding up right now. We need to go now. That is it. So I will go back to how the us that are here to quickly, the us that are here to just 1 minute, I think. Yes, 1 minute will be fine. And we are just how many here now? Just two of us. Others have finished their 2 minutes, and they think that was the bye bye. After 2 minutes, now they're base. They don't know, say I will still give the extra time, say how God to do something. I still get time to give 1 minute to say bye bye to your final bye bye. So I will just start from Parsat. Parsat, your final bye bye. Please talk to us.
Thank you very much. This will not be my final bye bye, because I intend to be here again tomorrow.
No, on today, today
I
not
hear,
finish.
I hear you.
Not
So
bros now. Not on this level. I know they are people now. I know
I
the
hear you.
people now.
I hear you. I hear you. My brother, it's been a very interesting session. Eloquent panelists, and the chat session itself has been interesting as well. Equal interest. So yesterday, they one guy where they come here, where they call Emeka, King Emeka, just Emeka. So I had tried to engage him in a debate, but I had to leave. But before I left, I asked him a question. I say, if we have an ideologue or ideologues running against a pragmatist, who do we want make you represent us for this, come out Nigeria for this kind of quagmire where we did? So the guy picked ideologue, and that was quite interesting enough. So I was listening when I was going to my business, and he didn't address it. I hope to see him again if he's listening, because we want to carry that conversation forward. Right now, what do we need for our country?
I think
For
that
our
was on Friday. Parsat, I think that
yes.
conversation was on Friday, not yesterday. Yesterday
Oh
was
yeah,
Saturday.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It was
Because
yesterday. That
I
was
was
Friday.
there. I
Okay,
was
good.
there. He
Yeah,
made
yeah.
the mistake of picking an ideology instead of pragmatic.
Exactly.
And
And that
it's a
was
very big mistake.
yeah, and that would have really been interesting to have him explain himself.
Yeah,
Eh,
it's like Nigeria. We are using idea. China,
yes,
they are pragmatic. Maybe he
right.
does not understand the word pragmatic and ideology.
No, he does. He's quite a bright guy, but what he was trying to do, he was thinking ahead. He knows where I was going, and then he would have been relegated to choosing Obi, because Obi is somebody who is pragmatic, staying in that party to be an ideologue and defend the party is not as important as moving on and try to galvanize the youth and Nigerians to move forward. So he tried to defend Wike, who stayed back in the party, and by extension, Tinubu and the rest of them. But anyway, so it's not actually my position to try to admonish the youth. They're doing a fantastic job. We're following them this time. They're leading. So they don't need anybody to give them cause, grounds, basis, rationale, motivation to go out, get their PVC and vote. And they have the reasoning, cognition, the intelligence to do the right thing, and they're doing so. But I just don't want them to lose focus of why that we have to win this election. I don't want them to lose focus of who they are representing. Somewhere in Nigeria, believe it or not, as we're here, so this is Sunday here in the United States, a very hot, beautiful day. That will, normally I'll be at the beach right now. It's so beautiful here. I'm here talking because in dungeons somewhere, maybe even in the Malam's palaces, we have students, girls who were apprehended by terrorists in Chibok and taken away, close to 300, accused and released, but those people are there still. Someday in the middle of the afternoon on December 15, 2015, the Nigerian army went to Zaria and shot, killed over 1,000, according to El Zazaki and his sect, who are Shia Muslims, the nemesis of Sunni Muslims. In front of us, all of us, our fellow citizens, and over, they claim about 1,000, but the government, state government, did their own investigation and say it's only 300, quote unquote, only 300 of our fellow citizens massacred. It's on YouTube. You could see it. And they still, when they march, they still get killed up to today. You go to Jos Plateau, a gentleman who I know, it's not a guy who's going to lie, the governor of the state over there claims that their lands are being taken over and a lot of them are getting killed. A lot of villages taken over. It's terrorism all over our country. When students try to take over what they dubbed NSARS, and they went to Lekki Bridge with our flags, singing our national anthem, they were killed and shot down in front of us. And I mean, this government, this APC government, you can't even have them investigate. The president can't even talk to us. He doesn't have to. So, and they've ruined the economy. There's starvation in our land. So, look, man, it's absurd. It's more than absurd, it's bizarre. We're a patient country. We don't want a revolutionary change, obviously, even if it's evolutionary change. We can't miss it this time. So the reason to go out there and vote is that you may rescue the leftover Chibok girls in the dungeons somewhere. You have your country back as the youth. You'll be able to bring power to the entire country, bring jobs. Just think about what the country is going to be after January if you go out there and vote for the right reasons. This is no time to vote because we want free speech. No, it's worse than that. We want the entire country back. And I'm very proud of this youth and this generation, but do it revolutionary on that day. Okay, so when the campaign starts, we're going to be there. So I'll be there. I'm going to come home. We're going to support you. Go out there and do it. But I don't want you to win it timidly. If they bring heat, bring heat. If they bring civility, bring civility. So no matter what they bring, do it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Engineer Ken, please talk to us. We are rounding up now. Engineer Ken.
Yes, brother, there.
I hope you are not with Wike or Tinubu.
You said what?
I hope you're not there with Wike or Tinubu.
No, Wike are my man. Wike are my boy, man. I'll always be Wike anytime, any day. Tinubu are no go area. Tinubu are no go area. Wike are my dude, and I'll always be with him. He's a nice guy. I want to encourage us that we should not relent. We should keep our heads up. And come 2023, February, we should all go cast our vote for Labour Party and let's make a difference. This is an historical difference that our names will be written in platter of gold. Let's do it. Let's do it together. This is not about tribe. It's not about religion. It's about let's save Nigeria. Let's save Nigeria, our mother's land. Let's save that. Because if Nigeria is saved today, the planet of Africa will be saved. No matter what they say, Nigeria is the trigger of Africa, is the heartbeat of Africa. So when that heart is saved, Africa will have a good destination and Africa will have a place to land. Thank you, Nigeria Watch, for this great opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Lefris, for sacrificing your time, to power this night, platform and debate. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you also.
God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yes, God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's if Obi wins 2023. Otherwise, that country, there will be problem. It's not me that is saying it to, it's not me. So we're going to be rounding up now, and I want to thank every wonderful viewers today. My love goes to everybody, especially those watching us without showing their face. They are just listening to us. These are the people I really want to say thank you to, because some are here. You can see them. They are part of us. They are part of the people who want to systematize, who want to talk to you. But you are the one listening to everything, whether rubbish or whether good or bad, good, ugly. You are the one listening, but you are just still there listening. I want to say thank you to you that have been listening to us. Thank you very much. Most especially you. Thank you. God bless you for staying with us. Please keep on staying with us. Like our video, subscribe, share. I hardly say this because I have people that always write it on the comment section and I put it on. So I actually don't like saying this all the time. But I will say this now because I just want to say. On that note, I want to thank everybody on the comment section. Those ones that take their time to write on the comment section, discussing on the comment section like family. I want to say thank you to you all. You are so wonderful. You are so special. Nobody's useless here. Nobody's above anybody here. We are all equal before the law. We are all equal before in Nigeria's platform. No girl, me I not be a girl. You are my boss. For me, that's how I see myself. So I want to say thank you, masters, for being there. And I want to say thank you to those panelists we had today. We started with Pansat. I want to say Pansat, thank you, though he has gone, probably still on the background watching. I want to say thank you. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Andrew. He came and he spoke. Alice, Engineer Ken, Mother Rita, Oba of San Diego, Collis, Chooks, Obi Boise, Omoyes Corner, CM, T, let them say. And finally, Judy. No, Judy didn't speak today. Came and I don't know why he left. And there was a lot of space for him. Excuse me. So I want to also say thank you to we just did a few videos. One from Dr. Haruna Guru. We do one from Patrick Obayangbon. We do one from from the Abeokuta 1 million march. And we also did one from that was not really like a video, but it's still a video educating voters of the Labour Party's logo on how to vote. That was the 3 video we had today. And we had like 4 super chat today, starting from Bala Naomi. She always do her super chat. I trust her for that. Daniel, oh, thank you. You also surprised us. Amaichi Ikeobi, thank you very much for your super chat. The Pansat also went ahead to do the super chat. So on this note, I want to call it a day right now and say bye bye to all of us. Tomorrow morning, Monday, by 10 a.m., we'll be having newspaper review. And after that, by 5, we have our normal daily discussion. But don't forget, on Friday, we have debates. And on Saturday, we have random random broadcast. And on Sunday, you have me again. Thank you, and thank you for joining us. For now, I will say bye bye. Till tomorrow. We'll see you on our newspaper broadcast tomorrow. So, bye.
It's better than sacrifice.